Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So we're going to be playing with a full face of Drugstore makeup today. I'm going to be doing kind of like a smoky, cool tone-ish, hopefully fingers crossed look. You know that I always say that. I'm always like, yep, I'm going cool tone today, and then somehow we end up with orange eyeshadow. I can't be blamed. And every product that I'm using in today's video is something that you have seen here before. All Drugstore / affordable. I do have one Beige Cosmetics palette, and it's probably technically not Drugstore, but it's Drugstore price. I feel like there are so many new releases. I feel like everyone's had enough. I feel like every single video lately has been new this and buy this and this is new, and you know, I want to go back to the basics. I want to go back to products that we already know and love, and hopefully some products that you already have in your collection, so you don't actually have to break the bank to recreate this look, kind of a thing. So yes, if you're interested in watching that, then please stick around. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button, please, and the like button, and also give me a comment down below if you do enjoy this video and you want to see more Drugstore videos in the future. But yes, let's get into it. All right, first up, I'm using this primer by e.l.f. I featured this a little while ago. It was from their new jelly collection. It's the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. It's actually quite nice. I don't find that I can really use too much. I do like the cleanser from this range, and I don't mind, I think it was the moisturizer, but over heavy sort of skincare, I can't wear this one because it is quite a tacky primer. It smells like watermelon, which is amazing. But yeah, it is quite a tacky, sort of sticky-ish primer. It will leave quite a tackiness on your skin. At the same time though, it's not like a heavy tackiness. It doesn't feel like greasiness. I'm probably not making any sense here. I find that it does a really good job of gripping to your makeup, and I also feel like when I use it, somehow my skin looks dewy but isn't slippery. As an oily skin type, it's pretty hard to find products that you can actually get like a glowy look without sacrificing, you know, how long you can wear your makeup for, kind of a thing. This one's really, really nice. Okay, next up, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. You guys already know how much I love this. I've used this in so many videos. It is absolutely amazing, and in my opinion, probably the best drugstore dupe. Has anything else come out recently? Oh, I do love the Maybelline Super Coverage, Full Coverage, Maybelline Full Coverage Foundation as well. That one's really, really nice. This is a gorgeous formula. Definitely recommend. I'm sure that a lot of you watching this, if you've watched my videos in the past, if you've got my skin type, you already well and truly know about this foundation. I find that it gives me really, really nice coverage, but without being like super heavy or cakey, without feeling really uncomfortable on the skin, and it definitely stays matte all day. Like, it ticks all my boxes. It's in my holy grails for a reason. I love it. And, you know, it's even better that it's drugstore. Like, obviously, it's way more affordable. So just blending it into the skin. I do find as well, like, it's pretty quick to blend in. Sometimes matte formulas, you know, like matte foundations, they can be a little bit tricky to blend. Well, not tricky, but it takes longer. I do find that, you know, with this L'Oreal one, I don't have to commit to blending my foundation out for ages. Like, it does blend out really quickly, really nicely. It's brilliant. It's a bloody good foundation. That was probably like the most Aussie thing I could have said. Was it? Let me know. Have you ever heard anyone say that? I never know actually what's Aussie and what's not, because like I live here and this is all I know. If I was to call you a flamin' turkey, now that would be Aussie. Stone the flamin' crows. Ya bloody mongrel. I could go all day, honestly. Actually, for all of my Aussies watching this, leave me a comment. Let me know like your most favorite, most loved like Aussie saying or Aussie like slang. I need to know your fave. I've got so many, I couldn't choose. Okay, moving on to brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Tattoo. Again, this is a product I've featured in a lot of videos recently. I'm obsessed with it. It's an amazing dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, which everyone knows and, you know, loves, but it's always been really hard to find a really, really, really close dupe for that. This one's just perfect. A lot of pomades, like it's almost like they dry down too fast, and so you don't actually get a chance to even blend it in, and then you end up with like patchy, streaky sort of brows. This one's got like a longer dry down period, so you've got heaps of time to work the product through. It's just awesome. I'm so confused. It's late in the afternoon here. I never film this late in the afternoon. I'm a morning filming person through and through, so I'm a bit like, what's going on? Been a morning person my whole life. I definitely drive Brandon nuts because I'm awake at like 5 a.m. every day, and I'm like ping, like super awake, like ready to do stuff, all the activities. It's like, no, Nikkia, it's too early to get up. But then at the same time at night, it gets to like 9 o'clock and I'm like out of it. All right, for the eyes, I have this really pretty palette by Beige Cosmetics. It's called Beautiful in Barcelona. Again, something that you guys have already seen me use here on my channel. but it's a really, really pretty palette of some different colors that we don't like typically always see paired together. This one here, Flamenco, literally could crap my pants over it. Look at that color. It's absolutely insane. It's like a gray, bluey kind of color, but with like a pale blue shimmery reflect. It's so, so pretty. So I think we might be using that. I also love this bright blue Mediterranean here. Oh, there's another blue at the bottom, Picasso. Oh gosh, they're all so nice. So yeah, I think we're going to use this palette today. I've just, honestly, every BH Cosmetics palette that I've ever used, I've been pretty much obsessed with. The quality is just fantastic. Truly are fantastic. I do still have, I mean, it's kind of like a new thing and I'm still a little bit excited about it. A code for BH Cosmetics, finally, yes. So if you guys want to save 10%, you can use the code Nikkia and that will get you 10% off anything off their website, which is so good. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to take this shade here first, Stone. It's like a cool tone. Oh, it's actually quite a bit darker than I thought. We'll see how this goes. Basically going to work that one through the crease. It's going to kind of act as like a transition. I'm wanting to go like fairly smoky, I think, with this look today. Oh, I actually don't mind that color just on its own. What is this brush? Morphe M521. That's the weirdest shaped blending brush ever. It's like kind of flat. And it's also rough as guts on my eyes. Oh, nah. Ditch. Oh, my eye's like actually burning. Talk about exfoliating your eyelid. And then over the top of that, I'm actually going to take that Mediterranean shade. It's like a deep shimmery blue. Probably this will seem bizarre to you that I'm, blending through the crease with a shimmery blue. But trust me, guys, it works. So going in with just a tiny amount of product and like look at the pigmentation. There's a really good amount of payoff from that. Just sort of working it through the crease and I'm just going to leave it like that. We're going to come back. I'm going to apply it on the other side, then we'll come back and we'll blend with a clean brush because I don't want to end up with blue eyeshadow sort of, all the way up to my brow bone. But honestly, everyone's like old school makeup rules. Oh, you can't use shimmer in the crease. You can't do this. You can't do that. Actually, you can do whatever the hell you want. That's the real tea. And see how even like without blending it too much, it's already sort of softly like diffused into that crease color that we started with initially. That's just the nature of a shimmer. Shimmers have got larger particles in them and they sort of like it works in their favor and it helps to blend things out. So going back in now with a tiny bit of that initial shade that we started with. And I'm just going to smoke that out. Just that edge even more so. Blending, blending, blending. And then pretty much now what I'm going to do is pack on this amazing flamenco color. I'm really hoping that it doesn't come off on the skin. You know how sometimes eyeshadows look amazing in the pan and you put them on your eye and you're like, it's black. There's no shimmer. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it looks exactly the same as this. I feel like it might be a finger application. Oh, I can't get over this color. Oh my God. Oh, stop it. Oh, look how glittery and pretty that is. Oh, I like that a lot. I do feel... Nah, actually... We're gonna stay committed. We're gonna just put this all over the lid. Let's hope it actually stays there and stays looking so pretty and sparkly. Switching to a brush. You do have to be careful. This is not a shadow that you're going to be able to blend. When you blend, you will knock the shimmer off. So if you're wanting, a really intense shimmer like I am, just make sure you pack it on as opposed to like swiping it on. All right, then through the lower lash line, I'm just taking that same transition shade that we started with. I'm not sure. I actually don't think I want to put the blue. I don't know. I did pack like a little bit of extra blue onto the lid and then went back in with that glittery color. Probably looks exactly the same, but I kind of felt like I wanted more blue. I was mucking around, I was on the phone and I was just, yeah. I think I will put the blue under there. Let's go hard. You definitely do get a fair bit of fallout with this palette, so just make sure. I mean, I should have done my foundation afterwards. Hello. But yeah, probably I would recommend that. Taking a little of the blue now. Just rubbing it in just to the outer corner of the eye. This eye's watering. It has been all day. Let's hope, yeah, she's playing me. Let's hope it makes it through. Okay, so for the brow bone, there's this peachy kind of a colour in the palette. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's use that. I was like, oh, do I use the highlighter? But no, we'll use that. The shade is called Exquisite. Oh my God, and it is definitely exquisite. Can agree with that one. I was going to put that really bright blue on the inner corner, but now, I don't know. Like, I feel like I might just highlight the inner corners. Don't you love watching these videos and I'm just rambling on and I keep changing my mind? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to try the highlight shade. Oh, it looks super peachy right next to the blue. Oh, that's really pretty. Such a nice palette, and honestly, like a very different blend of colours. Like not sort of like a mix you usually see. I really like it. All right, for mascara, the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I've spoken about this a bunch of times. Honestly, my favourite mascara, like of all of my mascaras at the minute. I'm just really, really enjoying this one. Do bear in mind though that they come in different variations, some with purple, some with, I think, yellow, some with blue. It's the green one that I really, really like. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't flake. It's got a really nice small little wand. Nice formula too. I find that it really lengthens and gives my lashes lots and lots of volume as well. I'm going to apply this and then I'm going to pop some lashes on. I don't have any drugstore lashes, sorry. And I mean, to be fair, I really don't wear any other lashes other than my own brand because I've got really sensitive eyes, I've got smaller eyes, and it's just nearly impossible to find anything that I can actually wear. So I sort of stick to what is safe. So I'll chuck them off camera so that we don't break the drugstore rule. And then we'll come back and finish off the skin. All right, eyes are all done and I'm super, super happy with how they are looking. It's exactly kind of what I had in mind, like blue, smoky, shimmery, just very, very happy. So back to the skin. Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. This is just absolutely amazing stuff. This is, again, a product you guys have seen me talk about and use plenty of times. You click it up and then you can actually apply it with the little applicator on the end. I find it really, really long lasting. I find it crease proof. I think it does an amazing job. Like a lot of coverage, but at the same time without being heavy. It's just a beautiful, beautiful product. It's another one of those products when I'm like, how is this drugstore? Like, it seems too good. You know, it seems like it needs to cost a lot more, basically. So I'm going to be using that to get a little bit more coverage and also to highlight slightly. If you're wondering what shade, I've got it in medium. And it's, oh, actually, I better tell you the shade of the foundation too. 106 Sun Beige, just so you know. I know that there are actually quite a lot of you who have the same, like exactly the same skin tone as me, which I just think is so cool. Okay, powder. The Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Still absolutely love this stuff. Obviously, I don't really use it that much anymore because I have got the Nikkia Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder, which is like ride or die. But this stuff is really, really amazing. Super long lasting, fantastic for oily skins. The only thing to bear in mind is it is tinted. It has got a slight color to it, but I've never found it to cause caking or heaviness on the skin. Most of the time for me, loose powders that do have, you know, that are tinted or do have a little bit of color, normally my skin just absolutely hates them and it causes my foundation to cake up and separate and like it doesn't end well. Doesn't happen at all with this one from Maybelline. Like, I really love the formula of this. I'm going to be sneaky though because I do want my under eyes to not crease like super well. So I'm sneaky using this. Shh. Don't tell anyone. The heart wants what it wants. I'm like whispering like someone's actually like listening. You saw nothing. Nothing happened here. But yeah, definitely like by far, this is my favorite drugstore finishing powder. Like, it is beautiful on the skin. For bronzer and blush, I've got this little duo by e.l.f. Again, this is another product that I'm just like, oh, like it is sent from heaven. So they call this I'm pretty sure it's the aqua infused bronzers and blushes. I'll obviously have all of the products linked down below for you. I've got the shade Bronzed Peach. Absolutely swear by this stuff. It's kind of like a cream to powder type formula and it just blends out beautifully. It looks like a wash of color on the skin, very natural but still like really nice and pigmented without adding texture. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to use the bronzer to bronze up my cheeks. Oh, I love this thing. It's just so pretty. I need to use it more. I'm just so spoiled for choice. I'm like, not because I don't like something, but I'll actually forget that it's even there because I just won't see it. Like, look at me. First world problems. Shut your face, Nikkia, honestly. Sometimes when you use powder products like blushes and bronzers and things like that, they can add a powdery finish to the skin almost. Like you can sort of see it kind of adds like a powdery texture. That's why I love these formulas that are more of like a cream to powder. And like, I'm not kidding when I say powder. Like once this is on, it's not sticky at all. It's a really soft and velvety. But I just find that they don't add that texture that you do sometimes get. They look really natural. Like they're great for summer. This one's also amazing on my oily skin. I've never had any issues. It lasts all day. Okay, same blush out of this little duo here. And truly the blush is just as gorgeous as the bronzer. The most magical wash of colour. Oh, look at it. Oh, love, 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 love. Now for highlighter, I've got my favourite Maybelline one. But I do also like that shimmery eyeshadow that I did use on my brow bone on my inner corners. You could totally use as a highlight. Let's give it a little go. The only thing is it might be a little deep for some skin tones. Oh, look, that's eyeshadow. I actually do this quite a lot. I mean, you guys know already. I use a lot of products, not necessarily how they're intended to be used. Oh, that's amazing on the skin. Yeah, I might need to develop a highlighter in that exact colour. It's the perfect mixture of pink, gold, and peach without any of those undertones like overpowering the other, and it just looks so nice on the skin. Oh, I was going to use my Maybelline Master Chrome. It's a beautiful highlight, but turns out I don't even need it. And then for lips, I was going to go with something super nude. I normally do like a pinky nude, but I might try this one. This is the Rimmel Stay Satin in the shade As If. I love this formula. I haven't worn this colour. Oh, that is nude, isn't it? Can I get away with it? Oh, I do really like that. I feel like it really offsets the dark smokiness of the eyes, even though it's probably a touch too nude for my skin tone. Well, I mean, not too nude, because you can choose whatever you want, but it's more nude than I would usually choose. I actually quite like the way that it pairs up. So there you go, guys. This is the finished look, an all drugstore, all affordable glam kind of makeup look, using all products that are not new, because I feel like I'm so overwhelmed with new makeup, and I need a rest, okay? I need to use some stuff that I already know and love, okay? I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And also let me know what video you want to see next. I don't care what it is, if it's makeup related, if it's personal stuff related, reviews, tutorials, how-tos. Just let me know everything that you want to see in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to film it. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I love you all heaps. Make sure to check out some of my other drugstore videos. I will link them on the screen. Have a great day, and I will catch you guys in my next video.